Hey everyone, let's talk about something real. We've all had those moments where we've said the wrong thing by accident, right? Maybe you were tired or angry and snapped at a friend. That happens. But bullying? That's totally different. Bullying is when someone hurts another person on purpose over and over again. It can be name-calling, making fun of someone's body or clothes, pushing or hitting, leaving someone out on purpose, spreading rumors, or posting mean stuff online. And here's something you need to hear right away. Bullying is never your fault. It doesn't matter what you look like, what you wear, or what you enjoy doing. You deserve to feel safe at school. Period. Today, we're going to break down why bullying happens, what it looks like in real life, and most importantly, what smart solutions actually work. So why do people bully? This part might surprise a lot of you. Many people who bully others are actually dealing with their own pain. They might feel ignored at home, stressed out, angry, or powerless. For a split second, making someone else feel small can make them feel big or important. Now, that is not an excuse for their behavior. Not at all. But understanding this helps you realize something critical. Their bullying says way more about them than it does about you. It's a reflection of their own struggles. And look, if you ever catch yourself being mean to others, that's a big sign to pause and ask for help. Seriously, talking to a counselor, a teacher, or any adult you trust can help you figure out what's going on and find better ways to handle those feelings. Real strength, real confidence, comes from connecting with people, not controlling them. Let me tell you about someone. Let's call her Amber. Amber used to love school. She was excited about her classes, she had friends, everything was good. But over time, things started to change. A few students started making fun of her clothes. Then they started calling her names in the hallway. And what hurt the most was that her so-called friends didn't stand up for her. Sometimes, they even joined in, laughing along. Amber felt completely embarrassed and totally alone. She stopped raising her hand in class, even when she knew the answer. She started spending lunch by herself, just to avoid everyone. On the outside, she just looked quiet. But on the inside, she felt hurt and unsafe every single day. The bullying was constant. Thankfully, one of her teachers noticed that Amber just wasn't acting like herself. This teacher pulled her aside, listened without judging, and took her seriously. Together, they worked with the school to stop the bullying. Amber learned something incredibly powerful from this. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's one of the strongest things you can do. Now, you've probably heard that old saying, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me." That sounds brave, but let's be honest, it's not true. Words can hurt, and they can hurt deeply. They can change how you feel about yourself, about your friends, and about school. They can turn a place that should be fun and safe into a place that feels scary. And that's not okay. You deserve respect. You deserve kindness. And you absolutely deserve to have support. So what are the smart solutions? What can you actually do if you're being bullied? Here are some habits and actions that really help. First, and this is the most important one, tell a trusted adult and tell them early. This could be a teacher you like, the school counselor, a coach, your parents, an older sibling, anyone you trust. Waiting almost always makes the situation worse. Adults can't help if they don't know what's happening. Second, keep a record. This might sound a little formal, but it's super effective. Write down exactly what happened, when it happened, and who was there. If the bullying is happening online, take screenshots. Don't just delete it. Save the evidence. This gives the adults you tell concrete information to act on. It moves it from he said, she said to here is the proof. Third, stick with safe people. Bullies often look for students who are alone. There's safety in numbers. Walking to class with friends, sitting with a group at lunch, or even just staying near a teacher you trust can seriously reduce the chances of being targeted. Fourth, practice confident body language. I'm not talking about being aggressive. I mean standing tall, making eye contact, and speaking in a clear, calm voice. It's about projecting self-respect. Sometimes, just looking like you're not an easy target can make a bully think twice and move on. And fifth, protect your online space. This is huge. Block and report any mean or harassing messages or comments immediately. Here's the key: do not respond. Responding is like throwing gasoline on a fire. It's exactly the reaction they want. Instead, save the evidence and show it to an adult. Now, what if you're not the one being bullied, but you see it happening? Here's what most people don't realize. As a bystander, you have incredible power. Bullying thrives in silence. When everyone just stands by and watches, It sends a message that the behavior is acceptable, but you can change that. Here's what you can do. 1. Reach out to the person being bullied, maybe afterward. A simple, "Hey, I saw what happened. That wasn't cool," or "Are you okay? I'm here for you," can make a world of difference. It breaks their feeling of isolation. 2. Get help from an adult. This is not tattling or snitching. Tattling is trying to get someone in trouble. Telling is trying to get someone out of trouble. You are protecting someone who needs help. And 3. If, and only if, you feel safe doing it, speak up in the moment. You don't have to be a superhero. A calm, clear, "Hey, that's not okay," or "Leave them alone," can be surprisingly effective at stopping the situation right there. Beyond these actions, there are healthy habits that build your own resilience, making it easier to handle tough situations like bullying. Talk about your feelings. Keeping all that hurt and anger inside just makes it heavier. Share it with a friend, a family member, or a counselor. Also, do activities you genuinely enjoy. Whether it's sports, art, music, or a club, doing things you love builds your confidence and helps you connect with people who share your interests. These become your people, your support system. Remind yourself of your strengths. Bullying is designed to make you feel small. Your job is to remember who you are. Make a list of things you're good at or things you like about yourself. Read it when you're feeling down. Finally, get enough rest and take care of your body. Being exhausted and stressed makes everything, especially bullying, feel 10 times more overwhelming. Here's the message I want you to leave with today. Bullying can make school feel like a place you dread going to, but it does not have to stay that way. When students have the courage to speak up, when adults listen and take action, and when classmates support each other, bullying loses its power. You are not alone in this. You are not weak for being targeted, and you do not have to face this by yourself. When we all work together, we can make our schools places where every single student feels safe, respected, and included. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped, please share it with someone who might need to hear it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that matters. Stay safe and take care of each other.